Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Me, Her, and Everything Else. I hope you guys enjoyed the last episode. Well, today we have someone from the sorry, I'm just gonna have to mention this.
Don't
But
do
we,
that.
we have okay, do you know what?
Don't do that.
We'll
Is
let
that
her
is that what you know me
we'll
by?
that's how we know you.
No.
Because otherwise I don't know you. No, I'm
Oh,
joking. But I
okay.
know you. Maria,
Hi,
you have to
darling.
pronounce your surname for me.
Okay, Chike.
Oh, is it? Oh, why
So
did I feel like it was
easy.
longer?
No, it's my Igbo name that's very long. Inkechinyere.
Oh, okay,
So it's
Maria. But say your Igbo name. Your middle name.
Inkechinyere.
Ike.
Inkechinyere.
Oh, Inkechi. Oh, sister Inkechi. How far
This
now?
definitely is so annoying.
Welcome to
I'm
Me, Her, and
okay.
Everything Else.
What is it? Me, her, and everything. I love
Me,
it.
Her, and Everything Else.
I love it.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna.
me, her, and everything else.
Yeah,
or
like
you, her,
me,
and
you, all of
everything
us.
else.
Yeah,
Love it.
I'm glad we've, you know, gotten that out of the way.
Yeah.
All right.
Who came up with that?
I did because I'm, so clever. No, I
Oh,
actually
wow,
did.
Interesting. No, it's super cool. I like that.
Yeah. So this episode, I'm not gonna lie, the producers were like, "What are we gonna talk about?" And I was like, okay, Maria, you've got like you're a bit of a how would I put it, a mystery.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, I love that.
People don't really know much about you apart from what's online and obviously
Mhm.
Big Brother. But
Mhm.
we don't really know you like that. So we want to get to know you a bit. But we will be
Really?
talking about something else. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. So you're from. So I gathered from your accent, you're not from London, but
But
you're
I lived in
from.
London for a couple of years. So originally I'm from Manchester.
Okay, you're Mancunian.
Yeah.
All right. And right now you live in. Do you live solely in Nigeria?
No, so I still live in Dubai and I live here. So I juggle
Mhm.
both places. So I've
Okay.
still got my place in Dubai and I've got a place here now. So
Okay,
yeah, I moved
nice.
back last year. Oh my God.
All right. So more fun facts about Maria. So a little birdie told me on Twitter you've got a
Oh
little
God, don't listen to
nickname.
people on Twitter, but go ahead. What
They
is it?
said they gave me your nickname.
Oh God. I'm gonna kill you. You're gonna have to edit this bit. What? Parrot?
Yeah.
I
Why
hate you.
do they call you Parrot on Twitter?
I love to talk. I talk too much.
Is it any
But isn't that like an irony? I talk too much, but yet people don't know anything about me.
Yeah. So what are they talking? Or like, what is it you're?
What do I talk about?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just love to talk. Like when I'm around people. Okay, so I'm hardly around people
Okay.
because I love
So
my
who do
own
you talk to?
space.
You love to talk. Who do you
No,
end up
so
talking
I
to?
love my own space. So when
Oh.
they do let me out, or when I let myself
When they let
out,
you out.
no, I take that back. So when I do let myself out, it's like, ooh, talk to the whole world. Let's just chat because I
Okay.
barely chat.
Okay. No, I
Yeah.
get that. I'm a talkative as well.
Are you?
Yeah.
We can try and get in a competition. I bet.
Oh
I'll
yeah.
beat you.
Oh gosh. Yeah. I don't know if Nigeria had two accents.
They will not be ready for us all.
No, they'll definitely be like, can these ones just be quiet?
Literally.
Yeah, it might be a bit much. But yeah, so we know you from Big Brother.
Mhm.
But it's like everybody when they come off Big Brother, they're like, oh no, I don't want to talk about Big Brother. It's like in the past.
Yeah.
But yeah, we know you from Big Brother. But there's more to you. But what we gathered from that show has now obviously, we know a bit more about you, but not as much as we'd love to. But we know what you put out. So
Okay.
so if we look at you off the bat, it's like, okay, nice, pretty mixed race
Oh,
girl,
bless you. So are you.
she's got an accent, she's Nigerian. And what's your other half?
So actually, my mum's white, but obviously she's Austrian English.
Okay.
So her mum's was Austrian, and her dad was English. So her
Okay.
dad went to the military in Austria, and that's how they met. And then they had my mum.
Romantic.
So then my dad's full Nigerian, Igbo. I'm half Igbo.
Okay, nice.
So we got like 3 mixes.
So why did you decide to come back to Nigeria?
Very interesting. Why did you decide to come back to Nigeria? No, I'm joking. I needed a platform. Like, I'm not going to lie. I did need a platform.
Okay.
And the easiest way to get that was through Big Brother, because I do have future goals that I intend on achieving, which obviously it's a work in progress currently. So yeah, that was like the major platform I could have gotten on, and I did that. So that was my main reason for coming back.
Well done to you. But like, people have this perception that like why do people come back to Nigeria and then, why can't they just stay where they are and not come and take our own jobs or take our own opportunities away from us? What do you think about that?
I believe there's like great opportunities in Nigeria, a lot, even a lot more compared to abroad. The only difference with being abroad is obviously life is a lot easier, life is safer, security wise. But like Nigeria is amazing. if we didn't have like a very
Really, Nigeria
rough,
is
it
amazing.
is, I'm not gonna lie, it's really amazing. Like if we didn't have like a really bad economy and
Mm.
like government and all of that, which we're not gonna get into, everyone would love to live here.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Like
You're right.
seriously.
I think it's the there's a certain lifestyle in Nigeria that you can live.
Yeah, compared to when you're outside.
Yeah.
And
I mean, some people
it's
would disagree because they might just say, okay, well, maybe it's a certain type of tax bracket you might need to be in abroad to enjoy this type of lifestyle.
both parties, but what I'm trying to say, like with Nigeria, is more like, oh, this is home, like, and we're very
Yes.
what's the word, we're very free to
Yeah.
do whatever we want abroad. There's so many things that would happen in a
But like
lounge.
rules and
Do you
regulations,
know what I mean?
like the law.
Yeah. So like Nigeria is that,
No, I get
groovy and
you.
funky in that sense,
Mm.
whereas abroad you're like, okay, you can have fun, but there's a limit to it.
Yeah, I think abroad you have to like plan a lot,
Yeah.
So like Friday night, you have to have told your girls like maybe two weeks in advance. Okay, on this date
100%.
we are
And
going
you actually have
out.
to book a restaurant. And if you're late for the restaurant, if
You gotta
if you book
pay. Yeah,
10 p.m., by
no,
10:30 the table's
they'll
gone.
cancel your table.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But Nigeria, you rock up, you book 10 and you rock up at 1 a.m. and they're like, yeah, yeah, just come sit down.
Because they know you're gonna
So
spend money.
yeah.
But yeah, no, Nigeria does have its advantages. So going back to like I just got back thing. So there are people that have gone onto platforms like
Such as Big Brother.
yeah, like the one that you went on, and
Okay.
people have been like, oh, why is it this person? Why do they keep bringing people back? What is your take on that? Like, why do they bring people from abroad, or why do they allow people?
Do they?
Yeah, because they kind of feel like it's it's not fair, and even
I
not
mean, it's
just
an
with the
equality thing, though,
platform.
when you look at it. I haven't watched a lot of previous Big Brothers
Mm.
prior to my set. So yeah, I do know a few people. Like Ike came back. A few,
And like Kid
Kid
Wire,
Wire, a few gendered
and then
kids were back.
Kathy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're gonna put me in trouble. Stop it. So yeah, stuff like that. It's equality. At the end of the day, we're all Nigerians. Yeah, our family or parents took us
Yeah.
abroad, or school
Hmm.
took us abroad, or whatever reason each individual has. It's like it's equality. Like, why can't I come home and go into Big Brother? Like, it's still home for me.
Yeah.
Like, what's the difference between a Nigerian who's living here and myself who lived abroad? My blood is Nigerian.
Yeah.
I hate the word hate, so I'm not going to use that. I dislike the,
There's like a disconnect.
yeah, it's not nice.
Yeah, no, it's not.
We're all one.
No, and it's not nice. You're right because I remember um the one of the reasons why I moved to Nigeria was to feel at home, like, oh,
Yeah.
and I've always been in touch with the culture and tradition and
Yeah.
everything, and I just felt like, oh, being home would make me even happier.
Yeah,
But
100%.
then when you get here and people are like making fun of your accent, or they look at you like, oh, you're not from here, it almost ostracizes you again.
And compared to what you're
Hmm.
going through abroad anyway,
Hmm.
because abroad our skin color is not the same.
Yeah.
There's usually white people. I mean, life's a
Yeah.
lot different. Things are a lot better maybe a couple, 3, 4 years ago. Like obviously Afro music, Afro beats is
Oh, it's
like,
not popular now.
yeah, it's a thing. White people are like rocking it, all types of colors, French, Arabic, all of them. They're
Mm.
like so into it. But previously, it's like there was still a little bit of racism in certain places. Like they'd look at your
Oh no,
skin color,
definitely, yeah.
or you talk a certain way, or you're not white, or they'll ask you.
Or your food.
But they might think, okay, they'll look at my skin color, they'll think, oh, she's probably Brazilian or something. She
Hmm.
looks, and as soon as you say, they ask you, oh, where you from? And you say, oh, I'm half Nigerian. It's like, oh, there's a little stereotype, like
What's the
Nigerian. Ew.
stereotype? Ew. You said
I don't. That's back then, but now obviously
mm.
when you say you're Nigerian, like it's like, oh, I love, and then they start mentioning musicians
Who's
or
that
like
mentioned
certain
jollof rice?
things, jollof rice. But like back in the day, as soon as you say, oh, I'm half Nigerian, it's just like, so you get racism on the
Mm.
other side of the world, and I come home and I wouldn't call
Yeah.
it racism. I don't know
It's
what to
like
call it.
segregation. You kind of
Yeah,
like segregate.
it's just like
Yeah,
you can't win. Like it's
yeah,
unfair. I'm not accepted anywhere, but I am a human being.
yeah. You are,
Yeah,
Maria. We are.
get lost. But
But
yeah,
yeah, no, no, no. Let's get into this trolling, girl, because you've had your fair share of trolling,
have I?
and have you?
I've
Have you
actually never
not?
noticed.
You haven't?
I swear to God, I've never noticed.
Oh.
Yeah. And whatever I pick on, I hardly address, but whatever I see and it kind of, I don't even look for it. So like, you know how Instagram works, obviously,
Mm.
like your comment sessions and whatnot. Like the first comments that come up are usually people you're following
Yeah.
back. So I usually reply to those because it's a lot, obviously, and then that's it. So I don't go through a lot. But then sometimes when I have space or like clubhouse stuff
Okay.
with certain with certain of my fan
Colleagues.
base,
Oh, okay. Okay.
they tell me stuff and it's brand new to me. I'm like, oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah, because I don't go looking for what people are saying about me because then
What
I'll be
about
in
on
depression.
blogs?
Okay, so there are a few blogs that I know of,
Hmm.
the obvious ones, and they hardly troll me.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
that's good.
like I know I've always known Instablog before coming to
Mm.
Nigeria. Obviously, I've known about them.
Why
To
did you mention that blog? That blog. That blog. That
No, because it's
infamous
like a
blog.
famous blog to me. So I know that I know Tunde. I still follow Tunde. They don't troll per
Mm.
se. I don't think Instablog has ever trolled me. I don't know. If they
Okay.
have, I've never really paid
But
attention.
how do you feel about trolling? Because, okay, obviously you've experienced it
Yeah,
before. You might not go looking for it, but you've experienced it before.
yeah,
Like, what do you think about people that troll people? And also, how does it make one feel like being on the receiving end?
yeah,
And what is it that you'd want people to know? Because a lot of the time, these people just leave comments and they forget that the person that they're writing to is a human being.
yeah. I feel like if someone pays attention to trolls, like you forever pay attention to that.
Mm.
I know it's easier said than done, but let's just be realistic. Like, if someone could come online without knowing a person to write something they don't even know, or just to take out time to say specific things, and I'm sure my fan base probably troll people because other people troll me. So it's like a back to back kind of thing,
Yeah,
which is
you
very
guys' fan
unfair.
bases are wild.
Which is very unfair and stuff. So it takes a, I wouldn't use the term strong because sometimes these strong individuals are not really strong inside, but they
Mm.
show that. But it does take a certain mentality to just think, well, I know myself. Like,
Mm.
I don't care what you guys say about me, because I can't stop the narrative
Yeah.
about, you can't actually stop the narrative about yourself out there.
Mm.
But what gets me going is my family know me, the people that love me know me, and I know myself. So, like, again, so much easier said than done. Um, the people that are trolling people, I just feel like I don't even know what to say. I want to meet them.
No, you want to meet
I
the
really
trolls, yeah?
do.
And what would you
Because,
do if
like,
you
I
met
feel
them?
like they lack love so much. Like, because
Mm.
I've never, okay, like, there are different levels of celebrities, let's be quite
Mm-hmm.
frankly. Like, I would never compare myself to, like,
Yeah.
a Beyonce or
Okay.
a
I
freaking
mean.
Rihanna. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm, like, all the way there, and, like, I'm not even a celebrity compared to them,
Mm.
sort of thing. So, I have never, even before coming into the limelight, I might not like a certain person's music or might not like a person's way of life, like a celebrity,
Yeah.
but I have never gone to go and type something on a comment session. I either don't follow you or I don't even like your
That's good.
pictures. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't, I don't like you, I don't like you. I don't have to follow you to make that obvious and like write hate stuff. And I haven't got a reason not to, like, I can't even think of any celebrity that I don't like. Unless I don't
That's
know who you
good.
are. Unless I don't know who you are, so I don't follow you and I don't know you. But and then if I like your music, but I don't like what you're about, maybe
Mm.
you're arrogant, or maybe, and that's my perception about that person, I will still follow you because there's something about you
Something
that I
right.
love, which is maybe your music or
Yeah.
what you do in the society. But like for me to, no, I just don't, so I don't know how people do it. So I feel like they lack a lot of, there's something missing. And it's not in my, there's so much wrong going on in the
It's
world for
like,
me to think about how
yeah,
to,
joblessness,
yeah,
lack of love.
yeah.
Okay. Talk about perceptions. What do
Yeah.
you think the perception of you is? Do you think there's a perception? Like, do you think people really know the real Maria?
Initially, I didn't think that. I thought there was a specific perception because of, certain things that happened online. But yes, there is a perception of me because when I do meet people for the first time, let's say
Mm.
I go for a photo shoot or I go for an event or, and then people meet me for the first time, they have this, face like they don't want to talk to me kind of thing.
Mm.
And I'm naturally like a bubbly social person. okay, so I have issues. Like, I barely
What
go out,
issues?
but when I go out, I'm so social and I'm very friendly, but it takes a lot to drag me out. I love my own space. So, anyway, so when they then meet me or talk to me, they're like, oh my God, I actually thought you were going to be a bitch. You're actually so lovely. So, I've heard that so much everywhere I go, and it makes me think, wait, what
Why?
is it that I give
Yeah.
out that people actually think that of me? Because there's never been a new person I've ever met and they're like, oh my God, you're actually so different. I'm like,
Mm.
so different from what? Like,
Yeah,
what do
but
you see that? What have I given out there? It's just pictures I post on Instagram or I do real
to
videos.
be fair, that's a
So how
general
can you?
consensus about most people online that aren't like, maybe if you don't show your bubbly side online, people will tend to just think, oh, okay, you must be, a certain way. If
Yeah,
okay, for example, if you're always posting like, bougie type of pictures, you look nice, just well put
yeah,
together, you're not all over the place, maybe like cracking jokes or doing funny
okay.
videos, people won't tend to think that, okay, you must be bubbly, but they
But I
just
don't
don't
know
know that's not
people
your
in
brand.
Lagos or Nigeria to
Mm.
actually just be out there being bubbly all the time. But I know what you mean, like content, like being
Yeah.
a bubbly character. Okay. But then, okay, so another thing, prior to Limelight, I wasn't a social media person.
What were
So
you
like,
doing before?
so I was a flight attendant. So I worked for
You
Emirates.
were a flight
Yes, I
attendant.
was.
You
And
were
I
up and
loved it
there.
actually.
The
Yeah.
mileage. Okay. The flight. Well, the flying high, not mileage.
Fly high. Oh, I know
Flying
that.
high.
Oh, you're a naughty, nasty
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
girl.
was
Oh,
gonna say, yeah, not the mileage
Stephanie.
before they turned that to something else, girl.
I know.
Okay, but how was that?
Oh, awesome experience. I enjoyed every bit of it. I kept saying I was going to leave. I was going to, every other year, it's like, right, I'm handing in my notice.
Mm.
And then I just kept staying there.
Oh my God, did you get all those? Because you know the stereotype about that as well. The guys be hitting on you,
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
customers.
Even my family, before I said, because I had a great job in London that was
Mm.
paying a lot, and they just didn't understand why I was trying to go into being a flight attendant.
Yeah.
So even my elder sister was like, you know what they say about flight attendants, right? I was like, no, what? She goes, they sleep around. I was like, right, okay. So, so that already put me off trying to, move abroad or whatever. But I
Mm.
did that. But it's actually not what, that's actually not how it is. Okay, so all the flight attendants, they mostly date each other, which I never
Oh.
did. I
Oh
just
my gosh,
can't
they
date the
do naughty
same.
things in the bathroom in the air.
No, no, not that. I mean, like crew
Oh.
date crews. So if I was a female crew, I'd date a male crew because, like,
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
in the
that's what I'm
same
saying
life
though.
and stuff. But I never did that. I could never imagine dating the same person
Fly.
on the same level as I am. Like, I need someone to
Okay,
teach
okay,
me
fair, fair,
something. Do you
fair.
know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
anyway, so a lot of them did that. So it's not. I don't know, and it's like different people from different nationalities,
What?
national
So you
countries. So
didn't have a flying high club member to hit on you and like take you out, take you to another country, another destination?
no, I mean, I got a
Sounds
lot
like
of men hitting on me, but
yeah.
like. I was always in a relationship, so
Oh, if you
I'm
weren't in a relationship, do you think you would have?
yeah, why not? I mean, that's how you meet people,
Yeah,
but
that would have
it'll
been
be
fun
like
though.
it'll be like a oh, like when we get to destinations, especially Nigeria. So every
Let's
time
hear
I
this one.
every time I got to Nigeria, or I was doing an Abuja or Lagos flight, mostly Lagos, and it was the females as well. I'm not hitting on me. Wait,
Oh,
no, because I flew in the premium cabin, like I
okay.
was working in the premium cabin, so like when I'm serving them and stuff and I see their names because we address people by their names and I'm
Mm,
like, oh, you're Yoruba or
mm-hmm.
you're Igbo or they're like, how do you know that? I'm like, through your name, and then they say, where are you from? And I say, oh, I'm half Nigerian. Immediately they fall in love with me, like
Mm,
even the women as well. So they're like, so a lot of times I've been invited to families like, oh, come and have lunch with us or dinner with us at our place. I'll send my driver. I know the hotel you guys stay at. And these are
oh.
females, but again, I'm very social, but I'm very closed off. That for me
Mm,
is huge. I can't go to someone I've only just met, like their
yeah.
house, to go and have dinner or like lunch. But it happened all the time. But I made a lot of friends. So certain girlfriends that I have now,
Mm-hmm.
I met them through their mum. So the mum would be like, "Oh my God, you look like my daughter. And what's your number?" And they're Nigerian women, and they're so amazing. So like most of my girlfriends, I met. I'm not gonna call names, but I met like three girlfriends
Mm.
through their mothers on board the aircraft, and I exchanged numbers with their moms, and like then I start follow. Then they message me their daughter's Instagram, and we start talking, and then we see that we don't really look alike,
Nah.
or maybe we do look alike just a little bit, and then we just become friends. Most of them have never met like face to face. So yeah, I had such a fun experience. But the men, yeah, the men would always hit, and they'd either ask for your number and I'm like,
Mm.
oh, can I just have yours instead? I don't know how to say no. So it wasn't a thing about, oh, say that I don't have a boyfriend or I have a boyfriend or
Mm.
whatever. So I'd rather just take theirs, but I'll
Yeah.
never message or call.
Yeah.
And then when I see them on, and especially if I'm doing Nigerian flights, and then maybe I fly them again, and it's just like I'm hiding my
Awkward.
face. They're like, oh, you never called me. I'm like, oh, I lost the card. Can you please give me your card again? And then they give it again, and they're like, no, this time I'm gonna take your
Mm.
number. So I did meet a few good enough friends. I'm
Mm.
not gonna lie. You know, great people flying. So it was a great experience. Yeah.
Yo, that is the first time I've ever heard that anyone has made friends through their mom through a
No,
flight.
seriously. Almost all my girlfriends, I met them through their mom.
Yeah,
Honestly,
no.
yeah.
If they had sons, they would have been trying to hook you up.
Most probably.
Yeah, they definitely would
Yeah.
have been like, I have a fine son,
For
Emeka.
you.
Mm.
Igbo,
You should
Emeka. Oh,
see.
yeah,
Yeah.
Igbo's are cool. I love Igbo men.
What do you? Oh, you love Igbo man.
I'm Igbo. Why not?
Yeah, I know. But have you ever dated a Yoruba man?
Yeah, I have.
What happened? Oh my god, did you
He
get your
was a
heart broken?
demon.
No,
I'm joking.
we
Let
are
me take
not
that back.
doing the
Cut, cut.
stereotype.
Yeah, delete that.
He was a demon. No, it's
No, I'm
fine.
joking. He was an amazing person. We
She's
just didn't
lying, by
work
the
out.
way. She's lying. I already saw it. The first demon she said is already out.
We
It's
just
okay.
didn't work out. No, I
Yeah.
was just joking with that stereotype about Yorubas. But no, he was actually an okay guy.
He was okay.
Yeah.
Not as good as the Igbo men. You know the thing. You know that there's a thing, yeah, about
Yeah.
Igbo men. Sorry,
What?
Igbo women.
Okay.
No, I
Oh,
did this
gosh.
video. I did
What?
this video, and I told people to guess the tribe. I think the guy was begging the girl with money, like, okay, come and do your hair now. And she was like, I already done my hair. Okay, what about your clothes? Let me buy
Oh,
you
I
new
think I saw
clothes.
that. Oh, that's a sound thing that's going in
Yeah,
people.
so
Yeah,
I
I know
asked
that.
people to like tell me which tribe in Nigeria this is.
Igbo.
Everyone was saying Igbo women, Igbo
I think
women.
they have that perception about Igbo women that we just love money. So it's not about loving money. I think we just know what we want. So other tribes, oh my god,
Let's get into
I
it.
better just
I'm
shut
here.
up.
I'm
No,
ready for.
let me just.
No, no, no. It's okay. No,
No,
we
that
want to
like they
learn.
would. I don't know. I'm just saying that's what I think. They would most probably want that same thing, but they don't know how to go on about it. So for me, you're pretending. Just say what you want.
No, so okay. No, this is interesting because
especially if you don't see like a relationship or something from that person. So why are you
nah.
faking it?
So this story, right? So my friend was out with
Before you
her.
carry on, just tell the.
So my friend is actually Igbo. My friend is Yoruba.
Okay.
So my friend's Yoruba. And she's with her Igbo friend.
Okay.
And her friend was like, "Oh, that if her husband doesn't pay school fees, that's it. Oh, that's
The marriage is over.
no. That she will no knacking, no lamba, no nothing.
Oh, is that what Lamba is?
Yeah,
I've been saying
I think
Lamba like an
so.
idiot. Oh wow.
Well,
Okay.
there you go.
Lamba.
So yeah, that after they will ask the family members, oh yeah, his friends, oh yeah, send money or that you need.
Yeah.
And my friend was like in shock. She was like, wait, what do you mean? Like, as in, if he doesn't pay his school fees or he doesn't have money at that time to pay his school, no sex. And she was
Yeah.
like, he will come on top of me. And like he'll
wait. So
no,
who was
no, no,
saying
no.
this? The Igbo girl was saying this.
Yeah.
No.
And
We're
she
not
was like,
that
oh,
bad.
this is you Yoruba girls are not serious.
No, that.
And I said, my friend was like, but forget that was extreme, yeah. But she was like, you know what? She has a point because
no,
Yoruba
Igbo
girls
women
are so,
actually, what they would do, like if they see the opportunity from a man that they're married to or with or whatever it is, they're sharp like that where they will get stuff from them to be their own person. Like they'll obviously take advantage of whatever it is, like and become business owners or whatever it is. I think that's the difference between Igbo girls and other tribes. That's why they say, oh, they're all about money because it seems that way, but it's like they're trying to get their own from a person that they're with who can actually financially do that for them. So in a way that's smart. But yeah, about school fees and not having sex with your husband or partner, that's wrong. I don't think that was an
that's
Igbo
extreme.
girl. That Yoruba girl has not told you the truth. That was not an Igbo girl.
No,
we're actually very loving. Igbo women, we're so loving.
That's so I heard.
No, we love money, but we're very loving as well.
Yeah, so I think that if I can speak on behalf of Yoruba women now, I think the thing is that Yoruba women are very I don't know, maybe enduring. So maybe if like they'll take more rubbish. Like when I say rubbish, like they will deal with things. They will hide maybe the shame of the man or and stuff like that. Whereas
but I think that comes to individuality now, not
I think
tribes.
it's a cultural thing as well because they're a bit quieter. Like they're the ones that will just be a bit like, okay, this is not working right now.
Okay.
Yeah,
I do know a few Igbo women that have taken a lot, and when you think of it, when I talk to them, it's just like, why would you like?
Yeah, I think when I say enduring, I think I mean like in terms of financial.
Okay, so like they'll just stay there.
Yeah, they'll stay and try
and finances.
Yes, for example, they'll still go to the market. They will still be the ones, the breadwinner of the house, and still allow the guy be like, okay, I'm the macho one. I'm the one that's running this ship.
But Igbo women do that. I swear to God. Like
that's not what I heard on the streets. And also, yeah, I heard that
so you
they have to beg you people with money when you're angry. They'll beg you well.
No, you better beg me with money when I'm angry before. How are you about to calm my temper down?
Hey. So I'm not wrong.
Eat that food.
So they used to beg you people with
that
money.
doesn't mean like that we can't. What's the word? That doesn't mean that there are Igbo women that are breadwinners in their families. There are Igbo women that, you know, maybe their husband used to have and now they don't have anymore, and now they still respect men. I think it's an individuality thing. It's not a tribal thing, because I have friends who are married to Yoruba men and they have the best marriages ever.
Yeah,
or like relationships.
I'd
and
like
then you date something,
thing.
and then you date then you hear other women who are not Yoruba, and they're dating Yoruba people, and you hear the worst stories ever. So it's like an individuality thing. Yeah. And I know they also say Igbo men are this and Igbo men are that, like they're very industrious and like they're hardworking, but they're the worst cheats ever. I've heard that. I don't think that's
true. So you just think it's a generalization?
Yeah, it's a generalization. Because I know Igbo men that, I mean, let's just leave this topic, please. Let's just forget about this, because I know some men that I wouldn't use the term "don't cheat," but as not as
Maria,
promiscuous.
Going down a hole that we cannot come back
let's just
from.
Drink. Cheers.
Okay.
Would you like to
that?
tell the?
What do I get from saving you? I've not finished. You just want to push me as an alcoholic.
You're an alcoholic.
No, look. Can you guys see this?
Hi, her name is Stephanie, and she's been sober for 3 minutes.
No. Okay, but Maria, tell us what you're.
So nice.
It is, right? Tell us what you're working on. Who is
God,
Maria?
No,
See, now we know more about you.
That.
But I'm happy we know more about you, like on this show anyway.
Good.
Yeah, but okay. Do you have anything in the pipeline? Maybe not name what it is exactly. But there's
I just finished one of my huge projects, so we're just waiting for some.
Can you give us like a hint of what it might be?
There was an interview I did with, I can't remember what magazine. I think it was last year when I first came out the house, and I did say they were gonna get tired of my faces seeing me on the screen. So that's just a little hint. Okay, so something like TV girl. Oh God, you're so annoying. I got it, but yeah. More in that space. Okay, I love it for you because you're a parrot. That's what they called you. This is the fighting bit.
This is what they called you. This is not me. This is your Twitter people. Your Twitter people.
How did you get on there to find that out?
No, we had to do some research and we found out you were a parrot.
What else did you find out about me? I don't know.
This.
Okay.
That's it. I think.
Okay.
Do you want me to unleash here? No. Maria, I like you now. I'm not going to.
You like me? Oh,
yeah.
I like you. I've always liked you.
Oh, so sweet. Okay, I'm sure the viewers were like, "Oh, we wanted you to get to somewhere, but it's okay."
What?
Okay. Don't, Maria.
Oh, I know the obvious.
Yes, the elephant in the room, but you know.
Yeah, that's very personal.
But this is me, her, and everything else, and I got my girls back, so it's all good. Okay, thank you.
No, it's not about. I just don't owe anyone an explanation.
No,
about
you don't.
Like
Cheers to that.
Okay.
Cheers to that, girl, and thank you so much for coming on the podcast.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, guys, if you want to follow Maria, she is on Instagram. Tell them your handle, girl.
So it's at Maria Chike.
Okay, and it's at Parrot on Twitter.
Oh my gosh, she's so annoying. No, it should be the same thing.
Okay, cool. All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you so much. I had so much fun. Thanks for having me,
Stephanie.
I might actually have you on something as well.
Okay, come on now, girl. Aww. Don't worry, we'll see you guys. Yeah, I'm not an alcoholic, as she might have said earlier.
I haven't.
I've still got my drink here, but I will have another drink next week on another episode of Me, Her, and everything else. Make sure you like, you subscribe, you follow us on Instagram at Me, Her, and everything else. And I'll catch you guys on another episode. Bye.